Welcome. What up, world? What's going on? It's your boy DJ Sam G.
Boy KevBiyi.
And you are now listening to Network Kings. That's right. A show of two brothers informing you about the world of business. Kev, why did we get this show started? What is Network Kings? Let the people know.
We got this show started, man, to create an avenue for those small business owners and entrepreneurs who are looking for a platform to market themselves, and they may not have a lot of money right now.
True. One of the most misconceptions about being a successful business is that all successful business is driven through funds. Well, you don't have to have funds flowing to be successful.
I would like to say that businesses are most successful built on relationships.
And resources. Businesses are monetized through how much resources you have and how lucrative you can become and not what you are. Well, this show, we're going to tell you about some of the ways we're going to kill a lot of the noise that people have with businesses, all the misconceptions about businesses. We're going to kill all that. You know, we call ourselves Network Kings. So let's get started. Kev, you want to drop the golden nugget for today?
Here we go. Golden nugget for today. In your life, you must have a vision. You will only go as far as you can see. And as a business owner or an entrepreneur, you have to have a vision. You cannot limit yourself on where you think you want to go. You never want to have a vision saying that, oh, I only want to make it to the end of the block. That's not a vision. You're not looking far enough.
Right.
And if that's your vision, that you just want to make it to the end of the block, what are you going to do when you get there? Vision is... I'm pretty sure everybody's heard the question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? That's a vision. What do you see yourself doing? What do you imagine yourself doing? You can't say exactly what you're going to be doing, but you have an idea. I want to have a big house. I want to have a car. I want to have this. I want to have that. And then there's steps that you have to take along that way. Open and broaden your vision.
All right, so you've been speaking about vision. What type of business do you have, Kev? Let's let the world know what we do.
I have a security company. You know, we do a lot of events. And I've been doing that now, wow, it's going to be 5 years in March.
Wow.
5 years.
So you were that person 5 years ago who got that question asked to you, in 5 years, where do you see yourself? So 5 years ago, did you see yourself at where you're at right now, or how's the journey been?
Well, it actually started when I was at Sports Authority. I was at Sports Authority for a number of years, and it was a dead-end job for me. And I just couldn't take it anymore. And I said I had to find something and some way to get out of here. So I just went to, go get a license in security just to broaden my horizons, just look for something different. And when I was sitting in the class, the guy said, after 2 years of having your license and working, you can open your own company. Once he said that, my mind and my vision automatically broadened. And I said, I can do whatever. I said, once I do this, I'm opening my business and I'm going full force. And that's exactly what I did. The vision that I told myself is that I see myself being an entrepreneur who opens up doors for people who may not have had those doors open for them before.
That's a vision. Your vision was that you were going to open up a business that allows you to create opportunities for other people. So do you realize that vision has no end?
It has no end. Because
you can continue to open up doors and continue to open up opportunities. And what we're doing here on this show, we're giving you guys direction. We have nothing to gain, and we're just giving you information for you to be better.
It inspires you to go out there and get it on your own. Don't allow anybody to tell you that you have to do it this way or that way. Everything, just look around you. Anything that's been ever created started with somebody having a vision. I liken that to like the Wright brothers.
Correct.
If they would have never took the risk to see if this piece of metal can fly, we probably would still, maybe somebody would have did it later, but we wouldn't be as advanced we are now with airplanes.
No.
So it takes somebody to have that vision, and trust me, along the way, people are going to call you crazy. People are going to say, what are you doing? Right. Why are you doing that? That's never been done before. That's
crazy. And you said something very, very important, Kev. You said, if they didn't do it, somebody else will.
Exactly.
God has given us all the ability to increase in life. And there's always an idea that he sends down to this world, and he gives it to the person that he has given the talent to bring it out. So if the Wright brothers, who had the scientific knowledge to test their hypothesis and their theory, if they did not believe in if they did not believe in taking the risk, the next person would have. And that goes for everything that you're doing. People, listen to me. When you get an idea, you wake up in the morning, you had a dream, you had a vision, you're driving in your car, write it down. Don't just take the idea and think of it as an afterthought or you need the funds to be able to do it. No. And that's the misconception so many people have. They think that they need a bucket full of money in order for them to make sense from what they're doing.
It's not true. You just have to use that space in between your ears.
Exactly.
And be creative, man.
Exactly. Why do we wake up in this morning and we're so monotonous? I don't know if that's the right word. I make up my own words, but we do things every day, the same thing every day. And it used to piss me off until one day I said, God, why is this happening? You know? And the word that came to me was, what is your contribution to society? You love your 9 to 5. That's great. Be great at what you love, but don't limit yourself at what you do.
Look at yourself as your own entity.
Right.
Treat yourself as a business.
That's what makes us kings, Kev. That was such a king boss statement right there. Treat yourself like a business, people.
Exactly.
If you don't have a business, you are the business. We as people have to look at ourselves as a business. Am I over my budget? You know, am I under budget? What am I doing right and wrong? Exactly. What am I investing into the business? The relationships that I'm investing into the business. But Kev, you know, this is a sponsored show. So we want to go ahead and give our sponsors the opportunity, you know, to go ahead and tell us and tell the world what they do and who they are. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back after these messages. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, because we don't got no sponsors yet, but we will. And we're hoping that it'll be you.
Email us at nextgenmogul@gmail.com. That's NEXTGEN mogul, MOGUL @gmail.com.
Next level thinking is what we're going to be leaving our audience with. And the next level thinking for the first show is just do it. You know, you called me and you had this idea saying, let's do a podcast. Let's get this thing. You know, you want to talk about, you know, networking and entrepreneurship. And I said, I had equipment sitting at the house, you know, when do you want to do it? And, you know, this is MLK weekend 2017. And it was like, you know, me, I'm up for it. I'm like, yo, let's do it today. You know, exactly. Bella's out the house. Cody got a little sitter. So I'm like, yo, let's do it. Let's let the world know what's up.
What's going on. We just made it happen, man. That's what it's about right there. And that's what our whole premise of this is that the same thing that we're doing, you can do. You just got to do it.
Just do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your boy, DJ Sam G.
KevBiyi.
And your next level thinking word for today is just do it.